welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. I am Natalie, and I am here to do the monthly reading for the month of May 2019 for the sign of Gemini. So we'll get right into your shuffle here. It's a 5-card spread for those that are new. Your first card, your overall energy. Second card, wealth and finances. Third card is your hearth, your home, relationships. Fourth card, challenges for the month. And fifth card is your message from Spirit. These are general readings which may or may not resonate with you in a personal way. Gemini. What's up for Gemini for May? One more run through, and then I'm going to cut the deck. Sorry, there's no smudge. I'm still out of ingredients. It's not the same without the smudges for me. Where is my pendulum? Still haven't found Lilith. She's been a MIA for a couple of weeks here now. All right. This is Felicia. Felicia, as this deck stands, the top 5 cards. The cards are meant for this general free public reading for the sign of Gemini for the month of May 2019. Are the top 5 cards. The cards that are meant for this reading. Thank you. Okay, so we'll get right into it here. Okay, first card. Overall energy is the Knight of Swords and drama. Not a boring month for you as a Gemini. Number 2, 3 of Swords and heartache. That's your finances, wealth. And number 3 is your hearth and your home. My hands are black, and how'd that happen without even... Oh my gosh, what did I touch? 7 of Pentacles, potential. Card number 4 we're looking at is the 9 of Cups and a wish. I wouldn't call that a challenge. And card number 5, the Queen of Swords, resilience, your message from Spirit. All right. Okay, Gemini. The Knight of Swords. And drama. Wow. Somebody's going to suffer loss of a job or loss of a relationship. Whatever this loss is, it's really affecting your house of finances. We'll put it that way. This is a very action-driven knight. The Knight of Swords. He's a whirlwind of drama at times, or he's usually, he's caught up on it. This is a card of confrontation. This is a card of unexpected breaks in relationships or work. This brings the fight or flight syndrome out in some of you. Going through something like this, you'll either stand your ground and fight for what it is that you're losing, or you just say, I can't be bothered, and you just go elsewhere. It depends. But for some of you, you may have a fight on your hands, and there's no way to avoid it. You can't. It's almost a comedy of errors. You're trying to avoid a confrontation of something that you already know that's coming, that the shit's going to hit the fan kind of a thing. You're going way out in left field to avoid all of this. But here's the thing. You can't avoid it. It's coming for you whether you want it to or not. So you're going to have to to deal with this. This card is almost an unwelcome card in a lot of ways, but what it does, it's going to show the true colors of one person in your life that maybe you thought you knew, and you're going to be dealing with that. There's going to be a lot of bantering back and forth. Some of it is, yes, miscommunications, people reading each other the wrong way, taking each other the wrong way. I'm hearing for one person that somebody that you know very well is going to take you the wrong way where you thought you knew. They're going to show another side to themselves you didn't even know was part of their makeup. You had no idea. And it's really going to make you take a long, hard look at this person. This could be a personal relationship. You know, I always say it's always best to see the worst side of a person before you get too involved. What are they like when they get upset? Do they get upset a lot? Are they pissed off all the time? Are they moody? Are they argumentative? Seeing them at their worst and how far they can go if their buttons get pushed by somebody else, of course, not you. And stand back and see what it is that you're getting involved with. This is a shock to somebody. It's not a welcome shock, but you're really, fate is being kind to you by blowing this up in your face right now rather than wasting more time with this person down the road. Don't take any setbacks during the month of May personally either. Don't get involved in other people's fights that have absolutely nothing to do with you. You're going to have enough on your own plate. That's just being put out there because some of you will. Some of your keywords for this card are stress, unstoppable force, manipulation, instability, a bit of a rock and roll month, a little bit. Sensitive people with sensitive emotions. Some are super sensitive, and they're only super sensitive to their own feelings, and not anybody else's by any meaning, but this is somebody in your life. It's not you, Gemini. It's someone in your life. We've got the Three of Swords here. It is the Heartbreak card of Tarot. This is in your finances and your wealth. And when I say wealth, yes, I mean money, but I also mean the other areas of our life where we can feel wealthy and feel rich. Health, family, love, this kind of thing. This is a heartbreak card, but it's a card of transitions. So somebody is, as I kind of implicated, that there could be breakups, unexpected ones. It does affect your finances. So you've got two incomes, and now you're down to one. And then the cost of moving, the cost of taking, if you're staying where you are and the other person's going to move out, then you have to take on the full responsibility for all the utilities and all the grief that comes with that. The upside to this card, there's always an upside to everything, no matter what some other readers may think. The upside is there's a lot of healing going on with this card as well. And intuitively, I'm feeling the same thing. This is huge. There's going to be, for those of you that have already gone through this, and some of you have already just gone through this, there's going to be a great amount of healing takes place during the month of May for you. And then there's going to be growth and wisdom coming in. You're going to learn a lot from this breakup, an awful lot. Where you start out now, it won't even look the same come the end of May. You'll be that much further ahead of the game. Sometimes there's a breakup of an affair. There's disappointments in other people. But the good side of it, as I said, you're going to see the truth. You're going to know exactly where you stand in someone's heart and in their life. This card can signify stressors as well that could affect you physically, and that's anxiety and fear and just pure stress itself. And make you feel a little under the weather, a little sick to your stomach, a sore stomach. If it's really bad, you're feeling it in here physically. That's what breakups do. They affect us in a very physical way. Keywords here a heartbreak and sorrow. There's betrayal, lost, affairs, breakup, tears. Somebody's leaving someone and they're pulling the midnight run. I don't know what to tell you, Gemini. That somebody's pulling the midnight run on you. There's no warning. There's no warning. There probably has been warnings, subtle things that have been going on for a while that you never picked up on. And if you picked up on anything, you dismissed it just as quickly, and you'd reason it off somehow. And then, oh, it's what it is. This person didn't want to be there anymore. They're interested in somebody else, and the pull's very strong for them. And why they don't want to hurt you so badly, they can't stand to see you hurt. So that's why they're doing it the coward way, and they're pulling the midnight run. You're just going to come home to an empty home, and it'll be evident that they're gone. That's what you call showing your true colors. Sometimes when people say nothing, they speak volumes. And somebody doing that, packing up, moving out while you're not home, that doesn't just speak, it screams, it hollers, it yells. And it's a shock. It's a shock for somebody. There's only one person that this is going to happen to. You're better off, Gemini. I can tell you that right now. You don't see it, but you will. You will, believe me. Seven of Pentacles and potential here. And this is within your home life. There's much to be gained when this card shows up. Your dedication, anything you've had your heart set on, anything you've been throwing yourself into, anything you've been completely dedicated to and loyal to, and vowed to see it through to the very, very end. This could be projects, jobs, relationships, again. But your dedication will start to pay off. It's coming up on you very, very soon. You're going to start seeing the rewards for all your blood, sweat, and tears into anything that you've put yourself into in that way. The potential for success is there. And for some, it may the plans may go on a little longer than what you thought. It may take a little bit more work, more time. But it's going to be well worth it in the end. You'll look back and you'll be saying, that took 3 times longer than I believed it would originally. But I'm glad I stuck with it, and I stuck it out, because look where I am now. Look at the results. They're fantastic. Whatever that should be. It's a completion of something. It's like something you're creating, building, pulling together. You're creating something, be it physical, or something within yourself, or within a community, something untangible. It's going to be worthwhile. Any of you that feel like you're on a long, long road, extra long, longer than you thought, just stick it out and hold on. The advice of the card for you is very simple. Keep on believing. Stay within your chosen path, because you are on the right track right now of meeting with success. It's going to work in your favor. Keywords are perseverance, money, work, dedication, time. But the final word on this is success. This could be the building of your family unit overall. Potential there for a good family life. The possibilities here of getting what it is that you want, and receiving a message from the universe that your rewards are only as great as your efforts are. That's what I'm hearing for you. Your rewards are only going to be as great as your efforts were. Whatever you put into it, you will get back. You're going to learn that this month. That's going to pay off for you down the road many, many times over, knowing that. Okay, so if I throw myself right into this, I can reach where I want to be. This is a good lesson card. From personal experience, and what better teacher is there than that? So now we're looking at, and one of my favorite cards, I always like this card, even though it's in your challenges position for the month of May, you've gotten the wish card, you've got the 9 of Cups. This is a beautiful card. This brings benefits of from love and from friendship, support, harmony. This brings harmony into your life. Again, I'm hearing the word believe. You need to believe in whatever it is your heart needs to know. You need to believe. All aspects of your life are going to flourish here when this card comes up. And this is the last, I'd say the last half of May. Things start coming together for everybody. Commitment, fulfillment, well, just a feeling of accomplishment. Remain modest for some of you. Gemini, you might go a little further. What am I trying to say here? A reach of some kind. Or maybe it's a status quo thing, bringing yourself up. You have a desire to come up. You don't want to be considered the working poor anymore. You want to be part of the middle class. Again, the lesson that if you'll get the rewards depending on how much work you want to put into it. It's just that simple. It's simple math. Hard work equals high success. Even just your dedication. The universe steps in and repays you for that. Even if here on earth you didn't reach your goal, you came up short. That's not what it's about. It's about how much you put into it. And you get to know and test your own limits. At the same time, somebody may be saying, I had no idea I had that in me. I had no idea that I was that strong. I had no idea I was that patient. And you're going to find, well, the more I can go, the further I can go. And holding on to things until you get what you want, holding on to your dream and not letting it go until it's time for it to go and to flourish and bloom in your life, right? This is a reading about lessons learned, big time. Some of them in the hardest ways. But towards the last half of the month, Gemini, things are looking a lot more gentle for you. And if you had hope for a wish to be granted, the answer is yes. Practice more in your manifesting. Start small so that you bring these things to yourself. But there's going to be more socializing for you as well. Advice of the card is that you're perfectly placed to make all your dreams come true. So go ahead and make your wish. For all the efforts you put in the past, they are going to start manifesting themselves now. And they make the road a little bit easier for you during the end part of May. Things will start to fall into place, just like a puzzle, all falling into place. Keywords are happiness and support, love, harmony at home, finances are looking good as well. It's just a good card overall for you. You're lucky you got that. Your challenges aren't really, other than to believe more in yourself than anything else. Your last card, Queen of Swords, she's all about resilience, and you are. Like I said, come the end of May, you'll be back on your feet. Everything will be coming back together for you again. You'll know more of what's going on. She's very, very, the energy of her is full of admiration, respect, even fear, because she's a force to be reckoned with. That's what the energy is. And it's like that Elton John song, I'm Still Standing, better than I ever was. Looking like a true survivor, but feeling like a little kid, right? Resilience for you, Gemini. There's the softer part of you that kind of and pulls in away from social aspect of life, other people. There's part of you, you're twins, right? There's one side of you just kind of shies away, pulls back, keeps a low profile, doesn't want to attract attention to themselves, doesn't have as much belief. And then there's the other side that when you get your back pushed up against the wall and you've got nowhere else to go, and it looks like you might lose or you might end up behind, but it's in the fashion of losing something, depending on how hard and how bad you want it. And if you do, everybody else standing in your way better clear the road, and they better get out of the way, because you're a force to be reckoned with. I mean, there's something you want. Heart wants what it wants. Some people would cringe when I say that, I know. But it's true. How badly do you want this? You want it bad enough you can taste it? Do you want it bad enough that it's going to consume your life until you get to where you want to be? Yes, you probably will. There is that side. It all comes down to the want to. And maybe this is, for some of you, there's something smaller here, and you're saying it's not worth all the work. It's not worth putting in all that time. I'm not going through all that trouble for a little bit of reward. And for other people, depending on what it is that you're trying to achieve, there will be no stopping you, and you will meet with success. All right. That was your reading, Gemini. A little different. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it gave you some direction, left you with some hope and some belief in yourself more than anything else. A lot of self-challenges for the month of May, getting to know yourself in different levels too, ways that you've never known yourself before. You will be surprising yourself. So anyways, if you'd like, you can join us on Facebook as well if you're not allergic or don't hate it. We are under groups, and we are a private group. We are closed and private. Everyone is welcome. Also, if you're looking for me and you don't find me right here in my spot, you'll find me down at the cove down below, walking along the beach, along the water's edge. They're bringing the highest tides in the whole planet, the beautiful, the bountiful, the Bay of Fundy. And no matter where you find me, chances are, like right now, I'm watching the tide start to slide back out. It's an outgoing tide. But I'm always keeping one eye on the tides no matter. Please keep the peace in so you can share that love and that light out with the rest of the world. Take care, Gemini. Have the best month that you can, and may all the growth in the world occur during the month of May for you. When you come into June, you'll be that much further ahead of the game. You'll have more experience under your belt. You'll be saying, yes, I've been there, seen it, got the t-shirt. You're going to be an old hat at most of this stuff that might flub you up through the month of May. It's not going to happen in June. I wish you the best of the best, and hopefully to see you back here for the mid-month readings for May. Again, best of wishes to you all. Goodbye for now.